Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Flashback Hulk to review today. A very interesting card, in all fairness, because of the fact that they gave him a 4-star weak foot. I used Scream Hulk's card, and, I don't play this game that much on my account, but I regret it every single day that I didn't do that Scream card, and now they have the Flashback card. In my genuine opinion, right, when it comes to these SBCs, let's take a look at a few things here, right? If we have this Scream Hulk in a team and he costs 132k at the time, and you have a new SBC like this that costs 153k, if we have to pay another like 70k on top of using our Scream card, that would be an ideal situation, EA, because it's a crappy situation. Like, yes, it's a different position, but it is also a 4-star weak foot because this one has a 3-star weak foot, which makes an absolutely massive difference. So in the future, if you guys can come up with a way to use previous versions of an SBC card towards an SBC so that something is void and it's completely turned into a different SBC where you don't have to spend as much, but like you decrease the value of the flashback card by like 100k, for instance, and then you only have to pay 53k left because you already did the Scream card. A variable like that would be really, really cool to have in the game, right? But the 4-star weak foot upgrade is a welcome one because, as you guys know, when I do the player reviews all the time, I'm always talking about how when EA release new cards, they have to be minimum 4-star, 4-star nowadays, okay? Same with S1 and Gervinho's card. They made them 3-star, 3-star. They should have made them 4-star, 4-star. So I like that they finally did the 4-star weak foot. Maybe they do it more in the future, who knows? But it is a welcome change, okay? So, we're looking at a card here, guys, that is high-medium, left-footed, with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. In regards to specific stats, he has 90 acceleration, 87 sprint speed, 85 finishing, 86 attacking positioning. Passing is decent. Dribbling is the thing you need to improve. So it's pretty obvious what sniper chemistry style you're going to have to give him. It's a sniper chemistry style. You want to increase the agility by a +10, the bounce by a +5. I think when I did that on the Scream version of his card, I actually really enjoyed using him on the sides regardless of his pace being really low because of the fact that his left foot was just so nice, because I'm pretty sure that he has the finesse shot trait, because his finesse shot trait is a massive, massive trait. If you use this card on the right side, okay, and you're using a finesse shot with him, I'm telling you guys, this guy's going to be an absolute monster because he's huge in game, all right? Just like he is in real life, he has a big body type in game. Even in regards to the fact that he's 5'10", he's not like 6 foot tall or whatever, but he's 5'10", which is a very decent height. That, with his strength, decent stamina, aggression, going to be very, very helpful, right? But it's a very obvious thing that you have to give this card a sniper chemistry style. Very, very obvious, because it's going to be a +14 for finishing, a +5 for attack and positioning, a +10 for agility, and a +5 for bounce. So I'll show you guys exactly how it would look in the game. It would look like this. Sniper chemistry style, +14, agility +10, bounce +5. But then it's these three main dribbling stats right here that you need to be as high as possible to compensate for the fact that his balance is 70. I've used this card before as a Scream card, which was this one right here, and I believe I gave him the same exact chemistry style at sniper, and his dribbling wasn't necessarily the best, but it was like, okay, this is manageable, right? So I think that the flashback is going to feel significantly better. I could be completely wrong. Now, because they have drastically improved his stats in multiple areas, I think that this card could make specifically 3 different positions a good right attacking mid for those finesse shots and those cut inside near post strikes with that 99 shot power. The cam position, because his attacking position is at an 86, which could be decent considering the fact that he is also a high medium work rated player. And the striker position as well, because of his physical presence in game. So the place that I want to start him off in is going to be the striker position. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to be lining up. 4-2-3-1 tactics, right? Hulk will be playing as the striker up top, and then we'll rotate the team accordingly, right? Because we have Raul in the team, Raul can play in the striker position, somewhat can play on the side as well, but mostly striker and cam position. But we are going to be rotating Hulk to see what the best utilization of the card is. Now, we're not going to have him to come back on defense. We're going to have all these guys over here to be on balance because the stamina is a little bit different for these guys. So we want to see how he moves. I may have to specifically give him an instruction in the striker position for him to move better. So let's get into a game, see how he plays. I'm looking forward to it because obviously it's sentimental value, so it'll be fun for me regardless. I love playing FIFA for sentimental value. When cards like this come out, I always want to do them quickly. Like, it's just one of those things, you know, for me personally.
Hulk.
All right, Hulk, let's see what you do over here. Not super aggressive. Do you utilize the middle space at some point? He does not. He sticks to the side right there. Blanc understands that Hulk is no longer in his position, so he utilizes his space, which isn't ideal because you don't want the CDM to go and utilize that position, right? Especially if you want him to stay back while attacking. So his off-the-ball movement is not necessarily amazing. Very, very noticeable off the bat. You know what's funny is because like I've used players like George Best, the George Best icon card. Like that guy up top is a striker. I don't know what it is with his off-the-ball movement, but it's absolutely brilliant. Near post strike from that angle. Not bad, not bad. It's very, very noticeable that he needs that finishing boost. But yeah, there's just some dudes that you can see right away that they just belong in the striker position just because of how they move into open space whenever they see it. Like George Best instantly sees the open space. Hulk's not really going to be that type of player on the sides. I think he's mostly going to be a dude that's going to be good in the fake shot stop. He's going to be mostly good on the sides for sure for that finesse shot trait. But yeah, I actually want to leave from this game because I just wanted to see if it was the most necessary chemistry style, and it definitely is. But I want to go ahead and give him that sniper chemistry style just so that we can truly see what he's like with improved dribbling stats in the cam position and with the +5 for attacking positioning, or in the striker position, excuse me. Okay guys, so we gave him the sniper chemistry style. We're going to go ahead and try him out in the striker position again. Very, very obvious that he needs a sniper chemistry style for responsive dribbling and for that shooting boost that he gets. I think that his dribbling is actually going to be really solid in game. However, I don't think he's going to necessarily be the most ideal striker for off-the-ball movement. I think he has a lot of potential to be a really good cam or right cam. So we're going to try him out as a striker again, but we are going to rotate that really quickly in game.
20 minutes. They could get the upper hand in this one.
Dribbling way, way, way better with the sniper chemistry style. Already very noticeable. It's not like super responsive, obviously, but you could definitely tell that it's been improved for sure. Oh man, I thought I had that. I thought I had the right angle right there because that, like I said, man, the sniper chemistry style is going to help that out a lot right there because he already has the shot power for those. I am going to switch him from the striker position right away because his movement is, it's very like generic, right? I think that you can definitely utilize him more if he was in like the cam position or something. Can he score from here? With the header maybe? We get the header there, which is pretty solid. Thought he was good. He was going to score from the initial shot right there, which he doesn't, which isn't a big deal. Like I said, guys, I do always say to people that I really believe that a player plays more to their base chemistry style or their base stats more than they do with their improved stats. Like in that situation right there with the sniper chemistry style, you would expect him to score across goal, but because it's like 84, like I've noticed that if it's a player that has like 94 as a base, then they have more of a chance of scoring. It's just a feeling that I have. But yeah, the striker position, he's usable there. It's not ideal though. I think he might be a good cam though.
So he can get past you. So as defenders normally stand off him, and then he's got more time to pick the pass he wants, and he normally finds the best one.
He positions himself really nicely in the cam position because, I don't know, that characteristic that he has as a striker, it's ideal for the cam position. Look at the way he's utilizing empty space right here. Nice little dribble to open up the space. You can tell that his dribbling is not like super, super responsive. But it's like way better than it was on the screen card, that's for sure. Oh, Nelson Semedo with the shooting opportunity? Nelson Semedo is not a good all-round right back, so that's why he's not going to be able to hit those shots really nicely. But Yeah, he's definitely playing the cam position way better than he was playing in the striker position. But it really feels like the best way to utilize this card is definitely going to be on the sides, because even in the cam position, you want someone that's going to be able to move around the pitch really quickly, which is not going to be Hulk, right? Because of his characteristics of more of sluggish dribbling. But that finesse shot is going to be a huge thing with this card. I kind of want to switch him right away to the right attacking mid position, because I really just feel like that's going to be like his main spot in the team for sure. He's not special in the striker or cam position. He's incredibly usable with the sniper chemistry. So I know I got to keep saying it, but it's very, very important. However, I do think that he's going to be more of a right attacking mid card, especially with those high medium work rates. It should be very interesting to try him out there, because I also think that with the cut inside tactic in like a false 9-4-3-3, he could play it really nicely. So what we're going to do with him playing the right cam position is now we're going to play seriously. Now, we're not going to look at the off-the-ball movement and whatnot. We will from time to time, but we want to kind of play him where I initially want to play him anyways, if that makes sense. Okay, so Hulk doesn't really transition to the middle as much as I want him to. But that doesn't necessarily make him a bad player. It's a characteristic that I like my left and right cams to do. As you guys seen in reviews before, I like when the cams start to transition more into the middle. Like Bergwijn does it a lot when he plays in the left or right attack mid position. That's supposed to be an easy defensive play right there, but it is what it is. Bergwijn does it a lot. Neymar does it a lot, right? That characteristic is amazing to have. I don't like players that are too stagnant in those positions. I think with Hulk's card, he's definitely going to be best utilized, like I said earlier, in a false 9-4-3-3, where you actually tell him to cut inside in the wing position, because I think that he needs to be forced with that instruction to fully utilize the card. We're actually going to try that out at halftime, because I feel like that's what this card's going to be really good at doing for sure. This guy's being a little bit of a tryhard, so we're going to go ahead and actually, we had to switch some players in certain positions, because the middle's like wide open right now, so I know that he's going to want to do that a lot. So let's go ahead and do the right instructions here. Cover center for that, and then this one, if I can switch to him. Let's do cover center for that as well, but he has to be on stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking. And then the strikers, that's completely fine. Tactics has to be this with that. That's perfectly fine. Cool beans.
Raul, and slipped through beautifully. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you.
It's always just too much with those passes, man. It really is. I'm telling you, it's just a thing in FIFA. It's always just too much with those. First time shot. Okay. I obviously in that situation, you shouldn't do a first time shot. I just want to test it out on his weak foot to the near post right there. And obviously, he shoots it really nicely, in all fairness. Oh, you know Quaresma's going for that sauce. You know I gotta go for that sauce with Quaresma. If you guys couldn't tell, the players that I have in my current main team, their off-the-ball movement is very terrible. It's because I use players in positions they're not supposed to be used and whatnot, but regardless, I just don't have the talent in this team. Like situations like that, you can see that the person in the middle, which is, I guess it's Quaresma right now, doesn't really utilize that middle space instantly in the striker spot, right? Like, it's stuff like this I definitely notice with my main team, but it's just stuff that, like, I don't play FIFA enough to have, like, a better squad, but, you know, it is what it is. There you go, good run right there. That's where you hit the heel to heel. That's where you hit the finish, right? So that cut inside run that he does right there, very, very noticeable with the 4-3-3. Alright guys, so final verdict on Hulk's card. He's fun to use, dudes, but he's not necessarily like an ideal player to have. I don't think there's too many special things about him, because in regards to this game, right? in regards to this card, if you give him a sniper chemistry style, you kind of need the pace for the sides to go into the positions quickly, which he obviously doesn't really have the minimum of like 93 acceleration and sprint speed to get into those positions quickly. You can see that he's utilizing the space well on the sides, but just not quickly enough, if that makes any sense, right? If you give him the sniper chemistry style, you are improving his finishing drastically. You are improving his dribbling drastically. However, he still misses this pace to get into the positions quickly. So your play style has to be a little slower. You can't really expect a player to make a run whenever they're supposed to. You kind of have to play a little bit more slowly with this card. With the engine chemistry style, yes, you could increase his acceleration and sprint speed by a +5, as well as his balance to a +10 and agility by a +5. 85 finishing with 99 shot power could be an okay situation for you, right? So the engine chemistry style could be perfectly fine. In my opinion, to make this card more usable for myself, I probably would have to actually do that with this card. I probably would actually have to give him the engine to use him more on the sides. His attacking positioning at 86 could be a nuisance from time to time for that specific instruction, but the engine I think would make this card more usable because I think the shot power would compensate really well for the finishing only being at an 85. Let me see what other people have given him. It's engine and sniper that people give him the most. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you would have to accept the finishing being as it is. I think the engine chemistry style would be the best to give him just to make him usable in most of the positions in the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one tomorrow. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.